spectacular ocean views not far away from the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope this game lives up to the setting. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the Army Black Knights taking on the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Black Knights will put total leather and will get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida Atlantic's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
Pressure coming. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Now on the return.
The return is brought down at the 33.
So Army's offense will go to work for the first time today. And here comes the quarterback. And one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
He'll try it again. That play won't make the highlight reel, except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Dropping back, it's Daly. Quickly out to the tight end. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Quick release on the RPO. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Black Knights are in the hurry up. Out of the gun, the inside kid. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Using the quick game. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Got his man quickly. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Run it with the fullback. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense lining up quickly. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Black Knights are threatening in the red zone. give to the big fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And that ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job on the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Fancher. And the defense, got him at the 27.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's open on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hands it off. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, going up top. Got it! And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up 7-2. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by 7 over the Astronauts. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. Looking to throw, it's Daly. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete downfield. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Black Knights are rolling down the field. They'll go to the fullback. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
The Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Running it back, it's Tucker. And he loses the football. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. From the gun, the ground game. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Army!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking for a man, it's Fancher. He's right on target. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Owls will hustle to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Now they'll run the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A lot of urgency for this offense.
2nd down.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the 1st. Let's see what happens next.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. The inside handoff. He's there to make the stop. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. To the air, it's Daly. A little screen to the running back. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Black Knights have their offense in high gear.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
The Black Knights moving quickly to the line. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Black Knights will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They're working that left side. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. The running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Campbell. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
power football with the run. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll try to run for it. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Fancher. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. The give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Black Knights want to pick up the tempo. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs through the tackle. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Bringing it back, it's Tucker. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Fancher. And he fires over the middle, it's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They're setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Getting some heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
The Owls will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
The Black Knights want to crank the tempo. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Campbell. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Fancher. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this 2nd half.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. They've got the screen set up. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the ball will bounce it to 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Man, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. On the ground, it's Campbell. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Wants to throw. It's Fancher. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He got home and blocked the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They'll try the right side. He'll get it inside the 40, and the block punt sets it up 1st down at the 39. The Black Knights headed quickly to the line. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with the clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long, but players like that are getting after him.
And the Black Knights will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Give to the back. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, to give, looking for room. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. The Black Knights are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I like having matchups outside like this. Guys that I know will win right away. Third down, find my guy, get him the rock, he gets the first down.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's got the tight end. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the big fullback. Ran through the contact. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, they miss a chance to stretch the lead. It's still sitting on a 2. Has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that one.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
A loss of 11 on the play. Brings up second down.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sullivan. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Looking for space. It's Campbell. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. And they're able to get him down.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down and shoot. And I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They'll power it inside with the fullback.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. The Black Knights want to move quickly. Dropping back, it's Daly. Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Off play action. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Back to the air one more time. Grab near the sticks. It's Robinson. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Black Knights look to keep this drive humming.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Quick completion to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. And the returner will be brought down. The offense set for a first down play. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Black Knights in the hurry up. Here's the handoff. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Robinson. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Got his man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Tempo and overdrive. Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. Got a wide-open receiver. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Black Knights!
I I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Cal handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible.
Touch pass on the run.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's off to the races. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Florida Atlantic races to the line. They'll try to pop the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Got it in the middle. It's Hayes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, he missed it. No good. Opportunity to crawl within a touchdown, but the missed field goal leaves us with a 9-point game. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Line gets set, 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game?
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And the Black Knights are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Daly. He's got it down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Black Knights are in the hurry-up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And, man, that's tough. As a defense, you're celebrating your offense. We're about to go take the lead. We're about to go win this game late in the 4th quarter, and then they force the turnover. Now we got to go make them look good. Get off the sideline, change your mindset, go make a play, get the ball back to your offense.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Campbell. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They're going to throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Sullivan. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Fancher. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The Black Knights inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Caught over the middle. It's Sullivan. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Looking downfield, it's Fancher. Coming after him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Offense facing 4th down.
He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Brings it in down the left side. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
So that's going to do it for